the mysterious, the mysterious, the curious, the blurriest. From the beginning of time, man has wondered about mysteries. Are they fiction or are they fact? The Eberling Enigma. Submitted for your examination, Eberling. A name synonymous with innovation. A name on which fortunes were made through startling, prolific inventions. A name known also to disappear. Thomas Eberling was at the height of his brilliant career, and some said working on his most ingenious invention yet, when he suddenly disappeared from public life forever, more than 150 years ago. But what happened to Thomas? Was he the victim of foul play by a jealous rival? Or had he stumbled upon something so powerful that it had to be kept hidden? Thomas's genius was inherited by the latest Eberling, Max Eberling, a virtual rock star in the up-and-coming scientific community. Unfortunately, genius was not the only thing these two men had in common. So too were their penchants for disappearing. But why did he vanish too? Max was last seen 10 years ago at this infamous Einstein Awards banquet, where hundreds of the world's top minds were saved when a fire alarm cleared the room just moments before the ceiling collapsed. But when the ceiling collapsed, Max, like a rock star, had left the building. How could a man, even a genius such as Max, have predicted such an event? Yet this footage clearly suggests that Max Eberling did just that. Why would a man admired by all and a hero to many walk away from his newfound fame? Surely the key to this mystery is more than the simple wish to avoid the notorious scientific paparazzi. What are the secrets being held by the Eberling estate? Did the Eberling genius come with a price? The price of a curse? The world may never know, but that won't stop us from wondering whatever became of this modern mystery.
What I really want to know, Dad, is why you're wearing sunglasses everywhere except where you need them most.
I thought I heard your father's voice.
I don't think so. You're imagining your ghosts again.
No, I'm certain I heard him, Anna. As clear as if he were standing right here. Have you felt a shiver coming over you?
Mum, why did Dad wear sunglasses all the time?
Well, why don't you just ask him? He's probably in your bathroom. Sometimes he likes to go...
No, Mum. What you were hearing was that mystery show. I was watching it again.
This is how you want to spend your birthday.
No, listen. I think I found something interesting this time. You see, it's the sunglasses.
I think you're going to find this much more interesting.
What's this?
I found it a few weeks ago in an old shoebox.
For my daughter Anna, on her 16th birthday. Has this been hidden in the house all this time?
Either that or one of the ghosts left it.
What is it? What does this mean?
Maybe it's a way to contact your father on the other side.
Don't you see? Maybe it means he's still alive. I know it's been 10 years, but I always had the feeling...
If he was still alive, would I be seeing his ghost everywhere? Would I?
No, but maybe he's stuck or trapped somewhere or held captive by someone.
Maybe he's helping Tintin find Professor Calculus. Oh.
Seriously, Mum? You really don't know anything about his work?
Never you mind, never you mind. It's best left alone for your own good. And so on and so on. That is what Max always said to me, and that is what I say to you, my sweet. Now, I ordered in some nice birthday cake, and I suddenly feel a nasty draft coming from somewhere. Whew. Are you coming down?
But what if these things are clues that will help me find him?
It's best left alone.
I know my father wanted me to have this for a reason. and I intend to find out what it is. I should take Mom's boots. She'll probably ask for them later. I once posted a video of me playing Seven Nation Army. Nobody watched it, thank God. At least we've got plumbing. I don't know why I even need a mirror. We always have to swap batteries in this house. No point in knowing the time. I've read all the books on it. Bunsen Bunny! Meant to recycle that hanger. Chemistry notes. Mum won't let me do any of the lab experiments. She says somebody might blow something up. Ugh, stuff that looks gross on me. The old family cuckoo clock. The storm knocked out our phones. Mum must have locked the door. Odd. My house keys are missing. I'll bet Mum knows where they are. I'm not vacuuming on my birthday. The only time you took off your sunglasses, and the sun was in your eyes. The thermostat's in here. Just bits and bobs. And a light bulb. Sigh. No one's going to fix this except me. Perfect fit. It's an old mechanical diorama. Looks like negative and positive wires. It looks like a tiny speaker. This diorama never worked before, but I'll use my birthday wish. I know what they are. Socks. It looks stale. It's been out too long. Probably not safe to eat. My party balloons. Might come in handy. I'll keep them in mind. I see the fuse blew in the gallery again.
Maybe rats chewed the wires, but I didn't want to call the electricians. They might fall off a ladder or burn the house down. Better off left alone.
But isn't it good to look at all the family portraits in there once in a while?
Best stay out of there. I only use it for storage now. You might trip on something and kill yourself.
People don't kill themselves tripping on things. Maybe those portraits can give me some clues that will help me.
That's where you're wrong, Anna. It happens all the time.
Why did you close the shutters behind you?
Lightning might break the window.
Are you still getting chills?
I always feel a draft when ghosts are active in the house. I'm too cold to sleep.
What about visiting your family? Don't you miss all those society parties?
Not really. Your father was always the most interesting person in the room.
What do you and Dad's ghost talk about?
I tell him how you're doing. He's very proud of you.
It's okay, Mum. I'm glad. Do you have a theory about this glass vial?
No, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. You think just like him.
What do you think really happened?
Ask his ghost.
Why did he always...
He said he injured his eyes in a lab I never believed him.
How come I never...
I thought the bird in your cuckoo... Anyway, animals don't like ghosts.
Now that I'm...
Heavens no.
How much trouble can I get into here? Can we go...
And drive on these roads? In a storm?
Do you know how to...
Stay away from it, Anna. They use it to get into the house.
It's just the old...
If it were just the house settling, the house is not settling.
Cold feet. That's my mother, if she were in a sauna, and the... Still, she might be right about that diorama being... Did Dada...
Yes. Long ago, Pepper's ghost.
What's that old...
It's an automaton built by your great-great-great... I've never seen it work, Anna, but your father always said it was haunted by Pepper's ghost.
Who was
I think he was but it's not only Pepper's ghost. It's the ghost of all your ancestors.
Do you know...
Your father never said, but he always smiled when he looked at it, and no one was allowed to...
Tell me again...
Oh, you know, darling, that crazy old... Thomas, your great-great...
We need it. We can't...
Oh, and...
Why? I feel...
Spirits Never.
Where...
He locked himself in the study.
Was the... What a...
0. As long as you stay...
Did...
Never. Where would all the ancestors live?
Something Mother said about the diorama. Who was Pepper, and how did he or she die? Here, keep your feet warm.
Oh, thank you. I thought I'd lost them.
It's too risky to go in. Here's a flashlight and a 15-amp fuse. Done. Please don't blow up in my face. Ancient furniture. Stuff that reminds us of Father. My father's old motorbike. Max Eberling. 1968 to... Not so exciting when it's next to a motorbike. That was my best memory as a kid, but now all I can think is... Were you already planning to leave us? I searched that desk years ago. Didn't we have a ladder here? What happened to it? Leave it. I never liked it. I'll figure it out someday. A photo of Father avoiding us. Wonder which Aberling shot that beautiful creature. That lampshade's getting burned by the bulb. The reason Mum won't fix the roof? It's on medium heat. Cards from Mother and some relatives. Mother doesn't like lit candles. They lead to house fires. The thermostat's in here. The fireplace should be low now.
I suppose I can fix the fireplace myself now. How does this...
Something's under the cushion. My house key!
I think I did it!
Okay, I'm going outside. These symbols on the fountain look just like the ones carved on the box containing the glass vial. Pretty obvious what that is. The lightning flashed on something shiny in the fountain. 3 gold coins. Okay, that's weird. They weren't here before, and we haven't had visitors in ages. I should bring it back to the study. I wasn't trying to escape, I was just cleaning windows. I know I'm supposed to be nervous around storms. Lightning. It looks like some kind of casting mold for a key. I vaguely remember my father fiddling with this before he went away. I need to combine it with something, but not that. Something's supposed to be between these wires. I shouldn't waste it. I'm pretty sure audio comes out here, but it needs something to boost the volume. It fits perfectly!
Understanding of what I have discovered, this must be held in absolute secrecy. Should you have any doubts along the way, Darwin will assist you. I congratulate you on discovering the secret of Peppa's ghost. My name is Thomas Abel, and I designed this automaton to test your intellect and strength of purpose. But this is only the first test. My years of private research have resulted in a momentous discovery. I have harnessed a power which may prove to be of immense benefit to mankind, but which also holds the potential for unprecedented destruction. After witnessing this destruction in my own son Edgar, I had determined that mankind was not yet ready to possess it. For this reason, I built a secure laboratory to continue my work in secrecy. However, as dangerous as this power can be, I could not in good conscience permit its virtues to be lost to humanity. It became necessary for me to make provisions for my eventual demise. The secure area can only be accessed from my study. To gain entry, you will need to count the specific hours of the day, beginning with the 0 hour. And the code to those hours is in this book. Remember this book, and the starting point, the 0 hour. A word of warning. You are about to embark on a perilous journey. Until you have come to a full understanding of what I have discovered, this must be held in absolute secrecy. Should you have any doubts along the way, Darwin will assist you.
Thomas had a book called Liber Abaci. He was saying something about it, but I couldn't hear him. Thomas said to look for a certain book. The only books we have are in the study. We got copies of almost every newspaper in Switzerland when Father disappeared. Yeah, I'll set it up. There's no search function in a library. If I want to find something, where... I see it! A fragile copy of Liber Abaci. Fibonacci time. With hours 0 and 1, the time has just begun. When present is added to past, the future hour is cast. Just as adding the previous 2 will get to the next in the queue. Success! That seems good. Let me try a few more. Okay, the pendulum's working now. This spins and generates electricity. Coal drops down this chute right into the boiler. Let's figure this out. It looks like this chain broke off from the handle up of the coal feeder. It must release coal. I'll hang on to it. Could be useful for an experiment. I'll hang on to it. Could be useful for an experiment. I can't pry open the door. Yes, that'll work. It worked! I'm a little scared to go through. Oh, wow!
January 27, 1863. On cold days such as these, I am reminded of that tragic day on the glacier and my dear Elsie. And yet, my spirits are lifted because I have finally understood that the strange power derived from the Bavarian crystal is far more than the simple magnetism as I had assumed. If these latest observations are corroborated, I can only conclude that I am dealing with a phenomenon that has never been previously documented. If this is so, then perhaps Elsie's death will not have been in vain.
This is from Thomas Eberling. But who is Elsie?